Previously on Our Little D&D game.
I don't need anything.
What do you think this is? I think it's a skinny cat. I think it needs to gain weight. For something.
Ivan's gonna turn around. Don't need donor garbage from dwarf. And Ivan will actually get up and walk.
Dwarf?
Who's paying for the beer?
I'm not
I already slid money across the counter.
3 copper?
No, I just slid 10 gold across the counter.
Oh, you can drink here anytime.
Yeah, exactly. I can drink here anytime.
Okay. He takes the gold. He's like, all right.
You know him. His name is Ronaldo. You've met him once.
But he just comes out of nowhere like that?
Yeah, he seems to be like just kind of part of the
scenery.
It's like
the
that episode of
scenery
The
here.
Office when Angela sneaks up on Dwight.
Who are your new friends? Who are your new friends, Kierkegaard?
They are.
Interesting.
Oh, I'm already outside.
Oh, they
Well,
are
I'm
outside.
Who's inside?
I am.
Everyone but Ivan?
I'm at a table across from him. She's at the same table across from him. And
There we go.
he's
Who's
somewhere.
Who's your pretty elf friend?
Well, I know Ronaldo. And Ronaldo, this is...
Subaru.
I'm Aster.
What the
Editor.
What the hell are you? I've never seen your likes before.
Probably not. I'm from a very long ways away.
Well,
Across the ocean from a place called Mystica.
Wow. That sounds mysterious.
Seems like it was Mystica to come here.
Cool. So, what are you guys doing?
Love it.
I guess we are heading to find guard captain. Hopefully he's useful.
And remember to ask him about the missing person. Because that's what we were told the potential help he needed was.
So, who's heading for the downtown hall?
The 3 of us.
Do you know where it is?
Not yet.
We'll figure it out.
Find out.
Yeah.
Ask for directions.
Hey, little halfling creepy person. Where's town hall?
Didn't he just come back from there?
He maybe did, but I didn't talk to him. I'm talking to you.
He disappears behind the door again.
Did I hear him say that? Was I close enough from earshot?
Yeah, you guys are all standing in the bar, I'm assuming.
Town hall?
Yes.
I just lean out the open door at the front of the inn and I point down the road. It's right. Ugh. And I kind of point out an area in the back and I say, it's just minutes up the road. Help yourself.
It's like 3 blocks away.
Alright, let's go.
Let's go.
Alright, you 3 are off, and you 2 are off to...
The Map Maker by
On our way
Silver
down,
Tuna.
we're
whatever it
campaigning.
is. White Tuna.
Oh, for
Make
crying out
good
loud.
meat great again.
Wrong town.
We need support from other towns to make good meat great again. That way we can supply lots of alcohol to all of the good people of this town.
I'm sorry, Subaru.
I'm going to spay you, cat.
What was that?
How is Olivia, sir?
She's doing fine.
But she pleaded for my good friend Regmek to assist and take the mantle of Speaker of the town.
I'm not going to lie. That does make sense. You're a very big individual. And Kendrick Risebrow was not a small man either. A very good swordsman. He will be sorely lost.
That's why they'll have me
And now, on Our Little D&D game.
to defeat any evil that comes to town.
And what about you, my friend? You, your kind is not looked upon very well in our area, even though I can tell you are like me, half of a half.
Well, I am not quite whole, you are correct. But as you can see, I am whole. I am fine. I come
He
from
nods.
I come from where I come from.
Preparation age.
What?
That's where you put it, on the whole.
And you're a full-blooded elf. Where are you from?
I'm far away.
From far away, whereabouts? South of 10 Towns? South
Over
of,
there.
South of
I just
the
watched Lost in
Dale?
Power, so this is exceptionally funny. I think.
South of Icewind Dale?
No, I'm actually from not these lands at all. from another planet?
Holy shit!
What the
really?
hell
He
you
looks
speak
at you
of?
and goes,
What is planet?
You said far, far away. I don't want to talk about it.
I think
I
we
won't
have to
press-
come back
I
to
won't
this
press
later.
the issue.
We'll I'm sticking a pin in this.
I won't press the issue.
Long
You
time
guys
ago,
get to
in
the
a
other.
galaxy far,
You two.
far away.
We'll finish this out in a minute. You two. Half an hour later, you're on the other side of town. There's some signs that point you to the docks. There's signs that point back to certain docks, another sign that points back to the town hall. And as you guys make your way, did you want? There's people on the streets.
Well, I do want to ask. Like, I'll pick out like somebody that looks a little bit more on the wealthier side,
not
well dressed, like nicer furs.
perhaps. Yeah. Okay. Give me a perception check.
That is a big old. No, that's one.
That's a
Yeah. No. The first person you see is the first person you get.
Okay, awesome.
What do you want to ask?
Would you know where the map maker's residence is? Well, let me stop you there, sir. I see you having trouble rubbing a couple of brain cells together to fathom an answer.
It's like
Moving on to the next person.
he's like,
I don't even wait.
yeah. He
I
just
don't even
mutters
wait,
some
yeah.
sort of.
I could
Foul.
spot a certain level of stupid happening right away. It started with that one.
I'll let you roll to see if you see anybody. There's lots of people.
I'm like, it's right around here. I know it. I've seen it before.
12.
See, that's
Uh,
why I use dice like
you.
this.
The next guy you stop. What do you want to say?
Excuse me, sir. Would you happen to know where the map maker is?
This guy is like.
Just comes out like meow 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 meow.
Thank you, sir.
He's
Meow,
like
meow, 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 meow.
a block over there and then a block to the south.
Does he look
Thank you,
zombified?
sir.
Hi.
Yeah,
You
he's
just saw,
never
you
seen.
know, his great big pussy. So I mean,
Giant big furry pussy, so.
Yeah.
Well, I do have a hood mostly covering my face, too, so...
Yeah, your face is visible.
So
My snout.
uncircumcised pussy. Yeah,
So all he can see is the lips extending
Well-
from the hood.
Well, my snout...
You're the one who brought him. Not
Oh
me.
man.
You brought him along.
Like,
You brought him with you.
That's my husband. I'm so proud of him.
I'm sorry.
you got a face for porn.
Okay, moving along.
He's the one
yeah,
who
he
played the
points you-
tabaxi.
Yeah.
He points.
That's right.
He
Lay
points
the
you to a
blame
little.
there.
He points you to a little office complex there, and he says, "Over there." And he looks at you. He looks at you. Shakes his head, keeps on going, but he gives you good directions.
Awesome.
Thank you,
You
sir.
guys soon find yourself outside of the map maker shop, and you can hear or you can see a fella coming out of the door. It appears to be locking up.
Let me stop you there, sir. I've got the sale of the day you've been waiting for. Attempting a
What? What? Who are you?
Uh,
What can I do for you?
We are here to look for a map of the 10 towns area, sir.
Well, I do make maps of the 10 towns.
Word has it you make absolutely the finest maps in all the land, my good sir.
Well, that's very kind of you. Roll me a persuasion check.
Can I assist him?
Sure.
So with advantage? If I'm rolling that something. Okay, so
Just got a cat beside you.
16.
Well, thank you.
And I wouldn't have a map of 10 towns crafted by any other artisan than yourself. Would you have but a moment to spare to sell me one of your fine creations?
Well, I was locking up for the day, but well, okay. And he unlocks the door and he goes back in. This way.
Okay.
And he's got like there's desks and like drawing tables, and then there's like the front counter area.
Mhm.
You guys come in and stand at the counter, and he lifts up the thing, the
thing,
through
The
yeah.
counter flap.
the counter flap, and goes through, and he goes over to a like a thing on the wall, and he pulls out a couple of different maps, and he goes, there's a couple here. There's a couple that are a little more topographical. They show more the mountains. And
That's what you're looking for, right?
this one shows you exactly how to get to town. And is there anything specific you're looking for?
I'm looking for a map that shows all of the 10 towns and the entire surrounding area, preferably. Like all the mountain ranges and stuff as well. And,
So a
and,
slightly
that's this one.
topographical one.
And he hands you the map you have in your hand.
so he hands me this map?
Yes.
55
Cool.
gold piece.
Cool, I'll take it.
Okay. That'll be 2 gold pieces.
2 gold? Well, I'll give him 5 gold.
Excellent.
He's like, well, thank you. It's been a good day. Oh, thank you very much. Right on.
Yeah.
Well,
Thank you, sir.
thank you for stopping by.
No, I say to him, now, are there any other maps that you might have to say, more mysterious maps? Say something to a hidden treasure, perhaps. I'm feeling adventurous, and although the map of 10 towns has satisfied my partner's curiosity, perhaps you have something of a more mysterious nature you could part with?
He's like, if you look closely at your friend's map, I believe you'll be pleasantly satisfied.
Oh. Okay.
And anything
I'm going to
that is-
pretend to be
anything-
pleasantly satisfied, and I look at him knowingly.
Right? And he looks back. That's right.
Yeah.
Right.
And then we move move on.
All right. So I will let you guys move on.
All right, there's clearly adventure location written on here.
Back in the Speaker Whalen's office, Ira says to you, he says, I am actually looking for somebody who will take on a search for, on behalf of the local watch. That's myself, the guards. 4 fishers went missing on Lac Dinishire 10 days ago. The coastline's hard to sail along because of the ice flows, but some savvy anglers here in this area, and those are the guys who prefer those ice flows. They seem to catch more fish on them. There are fewer competing fishers from other lake towns out there. What I need and what we need here is somebody to go scout the coastline and search for a lost fisherman.
What are the chances nature took
You're not there.
Well, I'll have you know, our Subaru is the best tracker in all of Icewind Dale.
Yes, in the outback, she does
Roll me a
very
persuasion
well.
check. Persuasion or BS, whatever one's best.
Persuasion, but if I was helping him with that, does he get
If you
advantage?
want.
Go for it.
18.
It's like, excellent. The ice flows and the ice are dangerous navigable area. If you can navigate your way along the ice and to the flows, there's lots of open water though to cross. So
Do we have any idea
Cool.
direction or which way they would have gone?
he gives you general idea of the direction that they would be, where they would be fishing in the ice flow area.
Okay. And how long ago did they go missing?
A 10 days
10 days.
ago.
We hope she shall leave quite a legacy here.
Oh, good lord.
Would you be willing to take on a and find out? I can't. We had to do an execution a day ago. We had a murderous red wizard from Thay murder a bunch of our local adventurers.
Oh, interesting.
So
Would we know anything about Red Wizard?
What makes red wizards so bad? Are they worse than blue wizards or gray wizards? Rain wizards?
What are these
What
red
about
wizards?
Rainbow
The
Wizard?
Red Wizards of Thay are
The most terrifying.
a group of wizards that worship. They worship a leader named Zastan, who is a
Gandalf the Red.
a lich.
Oh.
Lich, please.
Shows up and he's full ginger.
Now, these red wizards
Alright,
were.
Gandalf
I don't
the
know
Red.
exactly what they were looking for. And I don't know if these missing fishermen have anything to do with that.
Ah. Okay.
But we'd like to find out.
Huh, shake weight. Okay, shake it faster.
So-
Faster. Okay.
Is there any compensation for?
I'm
Well,
done here.
I'm
The
not
subject
authorized
of
to
us.
give one. But, and that's when he says, I'm not authorized to give one, but the speaker, Waylon, speaks up and says, no, he's not authorized to give one, but we did confiscate some items from the wizard that we'd be willing to offer as a reward.
Awesome.
And as a reward, one cursed set of robes.
Yeah.
You two aren't there. You're walking back.
I know.
Do you know
You know
anything
what?
about the items you
Even if we can't use
confiscated?
them, we can sell them.
Well, one appears to be a spell scroll.
Ooh, I hear those taste good.
Big Turk.
One appears to be a spell scroll, perhaps from what one of our wizards tell us, perhaps fireball spell. And
Furball.
And that's the cat's next
Yeah,
level.
Casa. Yeah.
and we have this bag that is magical.
Oh.
We don't know what it is,
Bag of mostly disintegration.
but we'd be willing to
Big
part with one
devouring.
Okay.
as a reward.
Notice the wizard, the one who got screwed by the last cursed items, is super hyped to get more magical items.
I'm super hyped for him to get them.
I really want to see what the bag is.
Yeah, you can have one or the other if you guys can locate and find the fisherman.
All right.
Find out what happened to
There's the fine print. One or the other.
One and the other. Good negotiations.
Yeah,
Okay,
one
let's go.
and the other.
So, much of the lake is covered in ice.
If
And
it's
there are open water areas, so they were out fishing when they were lost.
so if it's that dangerous, would you be willing to part with both? Because we have a big group.
But if it's big and devouring.
There's about 5
Daneth
of us.
Whalen looks at Ira and he says, "We'll have to discuss that."
How do you plan on traversing the flows, though?
So, said the metagaming owl.
No, I'm just thinking out loud.
It's like that owl in Ocarina of Time. You know, as soon as you come out. Woo!
Like Link, obviously. I've passed by this way 50 times.
So, do you have a boat?
We do not have a boat, but I'm sure we can attain a boat.
I'm sure if you go down
It's
to the
attainable?
docks,
It's funny because all I hear
I'm
is
sure if you go
about
down to the
in
docks, you may
South
be
Park
able to
Canadian.
borrow
A
one
boat.
from any of the local
But
You know,
fishermen.
it's a
that
boat
will
time.
cost us money. Will the town cover the cost of the rental?
If somebody charges you, or tries to charge you, I will give you a writ in my name, says the captain, and I will sign it as well.
Excellent.
That sounds great.
You'll be able to at least borrow a boat.
Are we getting on a boat?
So
We on a boat.
Are
We
you
on a
scared to go
boat.
on the
So-
boat?
Nope.
when could we expect you to do this?
I've heard the food
Well,
service.
I
on
would
boats is
imagine-
quite good.
I would imagine, and Daneth looks at you and he says, I would imagine there's going to be an election held.
Yes, we have to be back for tomorrow morning. So we must be off as soon as possible.
When might we expect you back in East Haven?
Probably right after, shortly after.
As soon as
The
we
day
find
after.
out, we have a reliable person there to temporarily hold position for Regmek. We should be back very quickly. We might also want to meet Halfling at the bar for weird seance where he's going to summon.
Are
Evil
you
dead
staying
spirits by
at
creepy
the
people.
White Lady?
Is there another option?
well, only the wet trout, and that's no better. Actually, the white lady ant's probably better of the two. It's a little run down and old, and Bardapan's a bit crusty, but his rooms are clean and his rates are, well, fairly okay.
If he likes you.
Bartaban, he knows his
Let
way
me tell
around
you, your
ale.
meat
That's all that
delivery
matters.
was the white lady ant. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did he tell you to get out of town?
Yes.
Yeah, he tells everybody.
And out
that.
of his bar, and out of his inn. Yeah.
He seems like a dick, but we'll deal with that.
He's old.
Great business guy.
He's old. People stay there because they need a place to stay. They go there for mead because it's generally, well, it's good mead. So, and it's not expensive.
Yes, it is from good mead.
I actually had.
So
mead.
if you become the speaker of good mead,
He actually had it a game night tonight.
Yeah, how was it? Was it?
would we be expecting you to see you more often?
Probably in terms of relations.
Okay. So, who are you running against? Is there somebody else? Is Oliviesa running? Or
Shandar, Shandar,
Froth,
Froth Bag something. He's
dwarf,
He's
mountain dwarf,
He's a
from
piece of.
Mirabar.
He's a piece of crap.
Kendrick told me about him.
Yes, he is slimy one. Has had people from the another town, another
Nerith-
crap town.
Nerith Dinar.
Yes, Nerith was going to help him try and fix the election. Slimy thing.
Maxwell Danar
Sure.
from Targos, the
Yeah.
speaker of Targos. I don't know why he would be wrapped up in or worried about.
Something about shadow crap people, bad dark night, something. Trying to remember name. Just
Here, the Zentorum. Black
Zent-
Network.
The Zentarum.
The
The
Black
part.
Network.
They both stop and look at you like, "What the did you just say?"
I just
We
looked.
trying to stop this from happening so they don't get control of good meat. Yes, is this bad? Is this good?
The Zentarum are bad.
We know that.
Yes,
don't
that's
want
why
this
we
in
try
town,
to stop them. If any support you could give to us would be very kindly appreciated.
Well, I'm not. I'm not going to interfere in their how they run their election and who they elect as their speaker. I won't. That's not my place, says Daneth. That's not my place to interfere. But if you need a place to do business and to make to do trading with, East Haven's always here to do business with.
Yes.
So, and if there's trouble, we can lend we can muster soldiers to lend aid.
Hopefully we do not need that for election, but for some time in future, that may be important. But an
Okay.
emissary from your town making it to our town with time to communicate that relations between town would be better if Ragmek was
Well, that would
elected
be
would-
that would definitely be election interference on our part. So what I would suggest is you go do your campaigning, get back there as fast as you can, and I wish you all the best of luck in your campaign to become speaker, Mr. Regnick.
Well, thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Well, then can we look forward to seeing you in 2 days or 3 days?
Yes.
hopefully quicker. But
Looks like
yes, 2 days would be probably accurate.
Okay, fair enough.
With that, we must be off.
You guys exit the office and go back the way you came. The ladies are pretty much just about packed up, just waiting for your so they can lock up behind you as you guys leave the front of the town office. And as you guys are walking out, this is all taking place in about an hour or so. These two come walking by the front of the town hall.
Get your map.
Sure it is. It's right here. I show her because she's a tracker and would have more interest in it than other people. We are.
What do you need
Right
that
here.
silly piece of paper for?
It can help us find things.
So these are the ice flows we gotta look on?
We have
Ice
a
flows. What
Subaru.
ice flows?
Oh, yeah, you weren't there. They're looking for some lost fishermen in the ice flows.
Can you see the map?
Yeah. So it'd probably be along this lake here then.
I would assume so, yes.
Did they say anything else about it?
It's very dangerous, and we can potentially get a boat.
Cool.
Borrow a boat. And they got some stuff from the wizard that they.
So we're going to get
that we
a
might.
special bag of some sort.
A magic bag or a spell
Cool.
scroll, they may consider both.
Cool.
So,
Coin purse.
your stuff is down at the stables. Your dog sleds, your axe beaks.
Well, let's get loaded up and let's go.
Attack.
So you ready to come?
Eastbound down, loaded up in trucking. We gon' do what they say can't be done. We got a long way to go
And
and
a
a short time to get there.
So you ready to come with us,
Eastbound and watch your
Kruger?
bandit run.
What?
So you ready to come to good meet with us, Kruger?
I am.
Cool.
Oh, you're in for
Dis-
a treat. There's
Despite
an
the fact that
election.
nobody can pronounce my name correctly, I'm definitely
Kruger?
willing.
That's not
Whatever
right?
you say, Keurig.
Kiergar.
Kruger.
Kiergar.
Kruger.
Kiergar.
Kiergar.
Kier.
Kiergar.
Okay, I'm gonna spell
Right.
it like
Right.
it sounds.
Like it's spelled K-E-U-R.
Kruger. I'm gonna spell it
Keurig.
C-U-R-E-G-A-R.
Kiergar.
C-U-R-E-G.
Who has got the
Kiergarten.
highest perception?
Perception? I have a
I
plus
have
3.
10.
I also have 10.
I have 13.
What do you
Natural
say?
passive.
Oh, throw the passive.
Which is not bad.
Who's the highest passive perception?
Oh, passive is. Oh, I don't know.
10.
14.
Don't make it
14.
look
I have
any
a
higher than
13
that.
passive.
14.
You're 14? Kurgar,
I don't know.
what do you got?
I don't know.
What do you
So,
got, buddy?
I'm
Yeah,
assuming-
perception is a skill and what's
I'm
your
assuming
wisdom?
you tell me all of this.
So it's
Wisdom
just
plus
10 plus your...
Eventually we'll tell
You're
you.
also 10.
I'm
10.
guessing.
Tracker.
Well, let's
Of course you're going to
I'm at
notice.
0 for bonuses.
What do I notice?
You notice some footprints.
What kind of footprints?
They are
From feet.
Wow!
square like
It's 2
footprints.
feet
They
and a
look
long
like feet,
dragging line.
but they're more square looking boxy feet.
So someone's wearing boxes on their feet? No.
You just notice these.
Boxes
How big?
the topses, sandals
They're-
were for
They appear to
Clementine.
be Kurgar size. Kurgar size.
Yeah, so basically it's feet prints, and
Is
this
this your
long
footprints?
trench down the center.
You have tail. That's very weird.
So, what are you guys up to?
It's like a
What are you
baby's
guys
arm
doing?
holding an apple.
I think we're heading back to Goodmead, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Heading back to Goodmead.
So off to the stables you go.
Don't do that. It's too early for that.
And
Yeah.
I've only been up since
That's
3 a.m.
contagious, yeah.
Dude.
So off to the stables you go, and pick up the dogs. Well, except for the one sled you guys took with you to deliver the keg.
yeah.
You done?
Yeah, you guys headed back over there
A,
and pick up
Scout-
your
scout
axe beaks and. So who's riding axe beaks?
I'll ride axe beak and I can
Axe-beak.
take you with me.
Okay.
I'm driving the sled.
Animal handling check, please.
Well, if he's on mine,
He's willing though.
He's willing.
Yeah, no. I'm just kidding.
can I assist him?
I got.
Yep.
You can. Oh, fine then. 15.
No problem. Axe beaks like, yeah, we can. How much do you weigh?
As a dwarf, I'm gonna say.
Two.
Wait, with armor?
Well,
breastplate and everything.
12 stone?
You're rogue.
12 stone.
You're rogue,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You won't be wearing.
And you won't be wearing a breastplate.
But
no,
I'm
you
also
may be
leather
wearing
armor.
leather armor.
but I'm also the shadow archetype.
That was a
Right.
fun reaction.
Okay, so about what 180 pounds?
150, 160 pounds, right?
Plus
Okay.
the armor.
Yeah.
That's fine. You're good. We've determined that XP can carry 400 pounds, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So, back to Good Mead you go. And you're headed back down the road.
Who's got Tasha's here?
Every time I
Up
think
there?
about us riding the axe because I get
Is it up
the
there? Do I have it?
Chocobo song stuck in my head.
Chocobo.
Chocobo from Final Fantasy?
Well, I know the Chocobo
Brendan
word,
might
but
have.
I don't know the Chocobo song.
Do you have Tasha's?
He's singing, he's
Tasha.
whistling it.
Oh, so you're about 8 stone.
We actually did pick up a copy of this. It's got some good stuff.
I haven't bought my copy yet.
Finally broke down and
What
bought
is-
all
what
the
is-
spell
what is-
cards, all the
what
for
is this?
everything, and the monster
What's
cards.
Oh, it started.
I don't know what that is.
What the f- is that?
My dude! My guy!
I
I think
honestly,
that's in there. I think that's like a printer.
Oh, is that a
Printer.
printer mistake?
Yeah.
Okay. You are forgiven.
well, yeah,
Yeah.
I've only opened that book maybe
He's
5
the book
times.
police. remember?
Still, it actually. Oh yeah. Actually, it smells a lot like second edition. It's weird. Must be good stuff in here.
I've only opened that book like 5
It
times.
literally does smell like 2 ebooks when you first bought them at the store.
There's something special about 2 ebooks.
Yeah, like smell that. It smells like the when you used to buy D&D books. That's the fucking smell of it. Like,
Yeah.
it's
Some of
like-
my 2 ebooks still smell like that.
Yeah.
Wow, you should use them once in a while.
Oh, I do.
That like. It's
The only thing is, half of the
taking
time I
care
don't
of
need to
them.
because I've got most of the crap memorized.
Nothing of interest takes place on your trip back to East Haven.
You mean
Good meat?
back to good
We
meat?
got back to Good Mead. You make it back to the mead hall.
The good
and-
meat hole.
Yeah.
Good mead hall.
Or are you going to Olivier's place? Which would you prefer?
Probably Olivia says.
Olivia says, unless she would be at the meat hall.
This is late in the afternoon, early in the evening.
Probably Olivia says.
Probably,
Yeah.
probably.
And our sleeping place is the temple right beside the maid hall. So
Yeah, you guys are staying in the temple right beside, so.
Well, Olivia, so we can find out if anything's happened.
And you should take the dogs back to the stables
Yeah.
because they don't belong to you. They're borrowed.
Yeah.
The dog sleds, dogs, all the animals going back to the stables.
Mhm.
So I just want to remind you, your animals are free to stay here because you guys brought the meat back.
Because we're heroes.
So,
Don't
so
get carried away.
where do you want to go first?
Olivia says.
Okay, you knock on the door. Boom, 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 and she opens up the door. Oh, well, it's a good thing you made it back. Tomorrow's the big day.
Yes.
So how was your trip?
It was good, but when we got there, we did accidentally break a cask.
She looks at you like you just stabbed her in the heart.
I'm sorry.
Way to go, Ivan.
I didn't
It was
do
the
nothing.
cat.
It was the cat who didn't.
Have you seen me? Does it look
Yeah.
like I can catch?
It's okay.
Yes.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, you're like a cat knocking things off onto the floor, shattering them.
Please come in. Come in.
I'm sorry.
You guys must be famished. Come on in. I kind of expected you, so I made some extra.
This is
Who's your
very
new
kind.
friend?
This is Kiergar. He helped me procure a map of Icewind Dale, and he will be helping us with our further endeavors.
Yes,
looks-
our good friend Keurig here. He makes the best coffee in the 10 towns.
I,
He looks at you and she looks at you, Kiergar. Oh, call him Keurig.
Breastplate falls within that. You asked about the armor earlier.
the only thing is, breastplate will also give you disadvantage on stuff.
Oh yeah, I'm fine
Which
with that.
sucks.
So I'm
I-
like,
I was
she looks
proficient
at you
in
and
stuff
goes-
to counter it.
You look familiar.
Uh,
And in the light now, as opposed to the darkness of the tavern and the darkness of the streets, and
Would I have noticed whatever you're about to say as I was walking with him?
no. But now that you're back in town, he kind of looks like Shander a little bit.
Oh, what?
like Shatner?
Shanda.
Like Frosty Boy?
Yeah,
Ugh. Dwarf.
not exactly. There's differences, but
Shanda. Shanda's the guy with.
What are
You
you?
have any relatives here?
What are you?
I'm
He's a
half orc.
Ah. Slaps his knee.
you're a dwarf. What do
Yes.
dwarves do to orcs?
Anyway. What don't we do to orcs?
He's a
But you're
barbarian.
only half orc.
And he's
And I'm only half carrying, so.
Yeah,
And
what
he has
don't
hair.
you?
He's
I
a
agree.
half-orc
What
with hair.
don't dwarves do to orcs?
Actually,
Take advantage
long
of them
flowing
like
What's that?
ravenous
he's got long
beasts.
flowing hair
Long flowing hair, yeah.
and 2 little nubs for teeth.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the big spikes, half orc spikes. He's little nubs. But he talks like he's from Thay.
Yeah.
So she says, "Well, welcome."
Which side
There's
of Thay?
been-
Because
there's-
one side of Thay is
They-
Thay, and the other side is Thay.
You didn't specify.
Oh, Thay.
Oh, right.
So
But you can just.
she's like the shenanigans are bound to ramp up tonight.
Oh.
Shander will be making
Shenanigans.
sure everybody, all of his friends and buddies, are out, trying to make sure people are voting for him.
I see.
People are
Strange.
getting scared. There's been rumors that orcs have been seen around the area.
Sounds like a
we're
problem,
not sure
eh,
if
lad?
We're not sure if it's true, but we've been attacked by orcs before. And with the Verbeegs, you taking out the Verbeegs recently, they're going to look to you, Regmek.
And I'll be here to keep the town safe.
I say we
hope
do
so.
some wandering
What are
around
you guys
town.
doing? Some kind of mating ritual? What's going on over
I was wondering too. I was like,
there? Good play.
I say we walk around town guarding town tonight. That way we slaughter any who come to pillage or damage the town.
You've traveled 8 hours today. Any more hours after that, you guys will be subject to.
Well, see, what I did was while we were traveling, I just took the strap off. Well, take my belt off and slide it through the straps on the back of you, whatever's holding your clothes on, and pretty much nap right out while he's riding.
So just on the ice mate, you're just in the back.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, laid right out. I'm like 7 beer deep.
Yeah, you're pretty.
oh, did you puke on the cat at all?
Oh no, oh, what a waste of liquor.
Anyhow, she's like, why don't you have something to eat tonight? Get some rest. Voting will start tomorrow, probably just after dawn.
Oh yeah, this vote.
A vote for me is a vote for Ragmek.
If you want to go campaigning some more, door to door, go ahead.
I've heard the slogan, "Make Ragmak great again."
Good meat. Great again.
The town was only like 2 hours away, right?
Yeah.
4 hours.
Oh, it was 4 hours.
Yeah,
Okay,
I thought it was
You
2
guys-
by axe.
You're.
2 by axe beacon.
Oh yes,
Northland.
two by.
So we've
two and a
only been
quarter.
traveling for 4 hours.
Yes. So yeah,
So if we
that's good.
relax,
Thank you for
That's a
And
reminding.
good
just do
nap.
a little bit of scouting.
You guys can do some campaigning around town.
Well, do some campaigning and protecting against orcs if they're. So we'll
We
we'll
should-
walk around full weaponized regalia. If we hear apparently there's orcs, we're going to crush them.
If we go out of town a little bit and kind of walk around, look to see if there's any orc tracks.
How about
Stay within town, and if anything happens, we go and we be
you might want to ask
emergency
some of the
response team.
locals.
Yes.
We can do that too.
Some of the townsfolk.
They might know where the orc encampments
I would
are.
like to go with them and just keep an eye out for particularly vulnerable marks.
Okay. So, I'll say you guys have a half decent meal, and out the door you go. You want to go to the mead hall? Where do you want to go? Do you want to go to just campaigning?
I think we'll go to the mead hall. We'll turn this into a campaigning thing. We hear there's orcs that might be coming to town, so we are headed out to crush them. Where are the orc encampments?
You guys get to the mead hall and you start.
We'll do that when we're there. But that's
You're there.
kind of the plan.
You're there. I'll say you guys are 15 minutes later. You're at the mead hall, and the place is hopping. There's got to be 40 or 50 people in here. They're like the music's playing, the meat is flowing, people are having a good time.
Little ounce music in the background.
Somebody's trying to play something bad in the background. It's not good, but they're playing something. So, oh look, there's Ragmac over here. It's the old couple from the shop.
Aha!
How
Good
you
to see
doing,
you folks
Ragmac?
again.
It's good to see you. So, what's new with you? I heard you guys delivered a keg of mead to East Haven. How did that go?
It went well. We're making good relations with East Haven.
Oh, that's fine, dear. Oh, yeah.
His wife.
Oh, that's fine. You're such a good lad.
What is that little white thing?
So,
Is it an eraser?
well,
oh,
have
know
you
what it
guys
looks like?
had a pint of mead yet
You know
today?
those
pencils that
Yeah,
you
with the
get?
click,
Ah,
click, click.
that's
what it
fine.
looked like.
I'd
The
love
little
to
ones.
share
Yeah,
with you.
that's what I thought
And
it
then
was.
if you lose one, the pencil
Go
scratch.
and
Screwed,
get
yeah.
them a pint of mead, dear. Oh, yeah, no problem. I'll get you guys pints. Have a seat here at our table. Come on, sit down.
Even if a few get down
And he
there,
goes
it's
and he gets
useless because they don't work
Each a
there.
pint, and he just doesn't bring anything for the cat. He just brings 4 pints.
I don't want to drink it anyway, so.
A saucer of cream.
I know you don't drink, cat person.
No, I just.
Yeah, you're strange anyway.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Do you
but you're
cast
accepted. You're
hibiscus, or
accepted
do you,
here.
like, no?
Just want you to know you're accepted here, even though you're strange.
Thank you.
Sound of a can opener in the background. Does he?
So, are you gonna do some more campaigning tonight?
Yeah.
We've been talking to everybody.
Part of that,
We're gonna make good meat great again.
we are gonna make good meat great again. And part of that is I heard rumors that there are some orcs in the area.
Oh, you heard true. Yeah, we saw. Well, rumor has it there was orcs, just south of here, closer, like heading towards the mountains.
Deep South orcs.
So we're just keeping an eye out. Are you gonna be keeping an eye out?
These.
We
Any
crush
orc,
them.
any orc that enters into this town will be the last thing that orc ever does.
As I look at Ivan.
Any orc but me.
It's hard not to picture you as Colossus from X-Men. It's like really hard.
Yeah, cat person.
These orcs you were mentioning and how they were south of Goodmead.
It smells like COVID in here.
Are they more towards the Redwaters or more towards Dugan Hole?
Well,
Dugan's what?
they
Dugan's
are
Hole.
more towards.
We
They're
aren't
more
doing
towards the
anyone.
mountains.
Yeah, no doubt.
So Redwaters then?
Well, let me have.
Red waters don't flow out of Dugan's
Let me
Hole,
look. Let me
do
look
they?
at your thing. Across the red waters.
You should get that checked.
Okay.
Seriously, dude.
Across the red waters.
When does
perhaps.
Ant Flow go to Red
But
Waters?
apparently there was some seen in the woods here, just north of town.
It's right near where my
So
Aunt Flo
north and
lives.
south of us. Okay.
Yeah, maybe they're coming from Dugan's Hole area. That's a good possibility.
Is Dugan's Hole a town or is it just like
It's a town.
oh it's a town?
Yeah,
Okay.
Just
kind of
pop
a-
a Ricola
it's kind of a
and now you're
hole
going
of
for
town,
some
but
big
it's
turkey.
town.
Is it bigger or smaller than
Gross.
Goodmead?
It's
This is
about the
garbage
same
can
size.
now.
The same size?
It's just
But
like
they
a
ain't got what we
combination of-
got. We're better.
Okay.
We're better than them.
Past Redwaters in here somewhere.
They're
Oh,
kind
wait.
of stinky over there.
Did you just say like make good meat great again, and then follow it up with we're better than them? This is great. It's like-
We are. We're the greatest. We're the greatest town in all all of the world. We're the greatest.
I agree.
We're the freest.
I agree.
And we're gonna build a wall and keep them damn orcs out.
Wait.
And we're gonna keep the jobs here.
what-
And we're gonna keep people working in our country. And we're gonna keep those illegals out of our town.
Whoa, whoa
See
there,
if we
George
can find
Bush
any
Jr.
tracks and maybe
The orcs are
in
going
this
to pay
area
for
and
the
see if we
wall
can find
too.
any
Yeah.
tracks there.
Oh yeah, Ivan's gonna make them pay for the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah. So is Ragman.
I'm sure they'll top their vast
Maybe, maybe.
reserves.
And
of
they're gonna
coins.
build it
Let's
too.
look around this
And you're gonna
perimeter,
get them to build
and
it
then,
too.
like, this area
Because
for
orcs are
potential
filthy and
camps
rotten.
and
No,
tracks.
no, no offense, but orcs are filthy and rotten.
So let me get this straight.
Yeah, orcs
so
are
if
filthy
the
and
orcs are
rotten.
filthy and
Well,
rotten, what you
yeah,
want is
this
filthy
is a
and
lake
rotten,
called Red Waters.
unintelligent, beast-like creatures
he just said
building
that
you a
if you
defensive
pass Red Waters, they'll
structure.
be in here somewhere. So
That's what you're going
if they
for?
have come
They're
closer to
good
the
at
there
building
should be
things.
some tracks
So they're
here.
craftsmen.
He
You
also said
consider them craftsmen,
they were seen in the
artisans by
forest
any
as well,
right.
so there
No,
should be
they're
tracks
just
around
beasts
here
of
as
burden
well.
who should be murdered after they're
So
done.
aren't cows beasts of burden? Would you have
Well,
cows
we
build you a
murdered them in-
defensive wall around
We
your
murder
town?
them and eat them too.
Did you some scouting?
Yeah.
And they keep us fed. And we grow them and we take care of them.
Any
And then we
stealthy
eat them.
place
Slides him in
around.
ivermectin. All right, that's enough out of you. That's like, just take your bedtime pill and let's go.
Hey man, ivermectin. I had a cold last week. I took it and it's gone.
And it's gone.
Hey,
Yes.
we give,
Now,
we
this
give,
is out of game,
we give
so,
this stuff.
like,
We
now
give
it's
this
like
stuff
out of
to
game.
everybody
That's
coming from Bryn
Crossing
Shander and all the
into
other
this
10
area
towns to come into
somewhere.
our town. Because you know what?
That's good with
It
the
keeps
big
their
chapter
disease out of our
seven,
town.
What is the race of this
but
person talking?
He's
that's
human.
Oh,
out of
okay.
game.
Because you're doing like the wickedest
'Cause
George
a lot of
Bush
these
like
say,
ever.
chapter
Like,
one,
yeah.
but then that's chapter
So we
seven.
keep
What the
them
fuck?
we keep them dirty people clean when we give them ivermectin. It's the best thing to give people. Now, did you guys get your ivermectin when you came into town?
Oh,
Ratings
yeah,
on this
yeah,
episode are just like
Well,
skyrocketing.
I scribbled
Did you
them
get
out
it?
because
We're getting a
I-
lot
Oh,
of
yeah,
Now,
subscribers
if
from
you
the
get
US.
sick, you
It's
can
weird.
take it. You can take it extra.
But I
Or
scribbled them out 'cause
we have some other
I don't
stuff called
actually remember them.
hydroxychloroquine,
But
and you take that with zinc,
A potential
and you get better as well.
served at the bar. Gold
Basically,
piece for
you
that.
just no. Well, you go to the apothecary and you get it from him, or the local druid. They'll have it.
Apothecary. It's not really an apothecary, but you know everybody knows Gary knows his shit.
Well, Gary, yeah, he does, and he's the best druid around.
Yeah, there you go. Oh my god. Okay, so
So, we're gonna get a wall, right? We're gonna keep the illegals out.
Yes.
Right on. No illegals! Everyone, no illegals! Half the bar goes. The other half goes.
Brr.
I know I can just hear.
We're gonna keep them all out. We're gonna keep them orcs out of here forever, and the goblins,
half the SAC development crew being in
and
Mexico.
all
right
of
now. It's like,
those dirty, rotten, evil monsters out there in the world. We're gonna keep them all out of here.
You're hiring a whole new staff.
yeah.
So, what are you planning on doing tonight?
Well,
We're gonna keep an eye out for the morks.
well,
For the
while
morks? Are
why-
they from Orc?
Morks from orc? Orcs from orc?
Well, we're gonna circumcise a good meter.
Nanu,
We're just
nanu.
gonna kick his sister in the jaw. Golden.
Okay. So, okay, we'll keep the orcs out.
Trying to, oh, you don't do that. You do it like this, and then you do that, and then you open it up and have a look. You never did that when you were a kid?
I've
Yeah, you did that when you were-
Mini.
Mork and
Nanu,
Mindy.
nanu.
Yeah, no.
Okay, this has gone Lake Wabaman again. The chemicals are pouring into the lake. We're getting three-eyed fish. We're off the rails.
Yeah.
It's official.
Going
fish.
up the rails on a crazy train.
Wow, you should get up and sing for us.
I just did.
we have some potential
One-line
orcs
songs.
to find.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, it was only possible sightings.
Yeah, possible sightings. You said in and around the forest north of here, and potentially
Perhaps.
past Red Waters Lake.
Well, yeah, maybe if you go towards Dugan's Hole.
Okay.
So, I don't know.
Nobody wants to go to Dugan's Hole.
Well,
A dirty place.
Yeah. That's where people go to get
Stinks
wiped out.
terrible.
well, while
Look,
you
it's a
were
happy
having a
place.
conversation,
Yeah.
me and Ragmick were talking, and we were thinking about checking the perimeter of the forest north of Goodmead first, and then potentially look south. So,
Sounds like a plan. Good luck.
Didn't they say
Me and
that
the little
with
missus,
the
we're gonna
sun?
head home now.
And he takes his wife, and they both like do this. They're like
he was saying
staggering
that
out of
the
the.
potential sightings in the forest north and
It's
south.
night
Vote!
right now, though,
Vote,
right?
Ragmac!
Because when he was talking,
You know what you
Ragmac
should
were
do is
talking,
get
saying,
some
looking
red
in this
tunics
area,
with some white
and
and make good
search around
mead
and say
great
for
again
potential tracks.
written on it
Not
in
really
common.
All
forest, too
over
far away,
town. Everybody who's got has the red, white, and blue flags with Regmac written on them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. That
Ragmac
makes sense. That makes sense.
2022.
Tiny little ivermectin pill-shaped pockets in the front. Just tuck those in.
Something that
It
Sora
says-
thinks was a good idea.
It says
I almost need
it
a
says-
drum roll
It
for
says
the
DR
next thing to come out.
1849. It says DR 1849 on it.
Beauty.
Regmac DR
1984 on the back. Yeah.
So, yeah.
So-
If we go north
red,
of
white,
town,
blue flags
let's
everywhere.
look for an animal because I can do speak with animals as a ritual.
Oh.
And then you see these
See if
blue and
they
white
found
flags
any orcs nearby.
for
Voting
froth.
for the
They just said
opposition?
Do you
froth.
see anyone who looks
Oh.
like me but less hairy?
We were thinking about
That's
looking
how
in
the
this
line of
forest
question's gonna go.
first, and then
And
possibly
wherever
look
he
south.
did it, like there's a
Red
corner in
Waters
the
is-
back corner of the meat hall.
There's a
Yeah.
lake
You notice
right
there's
here.
a spot
'Cause
where
he said
somebody
there's
could stand
potentially
like on a
north
soapbox,
and south.
and there's like six
So
circles
these two areas
that are
what we
about
were
2
thinking,
meters
like
apart
up
from
in
one
here,
another, where
and
they
then
people could
possibly
stand
south,
and listen
just
to
looking
them.
for tracks.
Whereas Regmac went door to door and had a big rally. And,
Is there a lot? There's a lot of people in here right now, right?
yeah. And there's one person in each. They seem to be listening to a small dwarf in the corner.
Hey, you could spy for us. Spy on this douche. This
They seem to be keeping their distance from one another for some reason. Don't know why.
You look like this Shandor Froth, and you could maybe get information, steal information from him.
From Shandor Froth?
Yes,
Yeah.
he's douchebag. He's dwarf, just like you.
You can see this dwarf standing in the corner.
What's he doing?
He's making a speech.
What's he talking about?
Would you like to go over and find out?
Yeah, okay.
There's no available holes, circles to stand in, so you have to stand back. But
No available holes.
so you can,
I can feel those gears turning over there. Just
so
like,
you
can't
can hear
resist.
him talking. He's not talking very loud. He's just like, if you, I gotta get this boy. So if you're voting for that Regmac over there, I tell you what, you're voting for a scandalous, no good for nothing, who brought people here to try to kill us when we were here, right in our own mead hall. He hired them and then he brought one back here. We saw him, and now we took care of him, threw him in the jail. And the Regmec, he paid to have those people come here and try to kill us. You know that if we have, come on, man, you know, if that Regmec becomes president, he'll go find some evil wizards to blow up our whole town and perhaps all of the 10 towns. He'll use weapons of the greatest fireballs of mass destruction
hold
he
up
can
my
find.
Magic destruction.
I hold up my hand like eager to ask a question of the dwarf on his soapbox.
Brother Dwarf, it's good to see ya.
He's like, are these claims of an explosion and all this hostility from Ragmac just a giant distraction from your purported case of gonorrhea?
Everybody turns and they look at. Everybody turns and looks at you, and one guy, he's just like, "What's your AC?"
16.
He turns and punches you right in the head.
Oh.
He's like, "You're an ass. Nobody likes you, and nobody likes your type."
That's where Shandor took it, but that's about it.
He does 3 points of damage.
Okay.
Punches you right in the head.
Bye, bro.
Well, unfortunately,
Oh, look! And you hear Shandar, "Look! There's another one of them. He's starting a fight." That's what they do. All they do is fight, cause trouble. They're just like, look, he's dressed all in black too, and his face is even covered.
That's cute that you thought I let him get that far without taking a swing.
So,
Yeah, oh yeah, game on. Yeah, that
no,
guy's
yeah,
getting
you go ahead.
punched
Yeah,
out.
roll initiative.
Oh, initiative.
You can.
Well, you're
yeah,
lucky it's
seven-
initiative.
I
or
got
I
a
would have had
17.
you. 17?
Yeah, what did you get?
Oh, 3.
3. He takes another swipe at you. He rolls a 19.
That's a hit.
He does 5 points of damage.
Awesome.
Damn, he's a
Second
monk.
punch.
Awesome. Oh, he's just attempting to punch. See, I've got this
Sorry.
warhammer.
I'm sorry. 3 points of damage. My bad.
3.
Yes, my bad.
4, 3.
It's 1 plus his strength bonus. Sorry.
Okay. What's that?
Nothing, I'm talking to him.
So, oh look, those, that must be a Regmec supporter there.
Alright, I see this commotion in the corner.
Oh yeah, there's a fight on.
Yeah, I want to get in the middle of that. I want to stop that.
Okay, well, as soon as he starts to step in...
Okay, you're quite a ways away. It's your turn to attack.
I'm just, like, not hitting him at all tonight.
What'd you roll? 5. Yeah, that's it.
Thanks, Tips.
He goes, next round you guys can get involved. If you guys can move up, all of you, if you want. He misses. He takes a swing and a miss.
Okay, well, I take a swing and a miss.
All right. What do you guys want to do? Who wants to roll into initiative?
I'm going to roll into initiative.
Everybody wants to roll into initiative. Roll into initiative.
14.
This is just a bar brawl. We're good.
Ivan's just going to sit back and watch.
Nat 20.
Visit to a
Wrong
town
time
isn't
for a nat
really
20.
complete, you know.
Nat
Subaru.
1.
Nat 1.
Good
Aster,
time for
I'll
a
walk
nat
up
one.
there. I don't know if we'll see if I get
I'm going to
engaged.
tell you this right now.
Oh, wait, no, that's a 7, sorry.
Okay, good enough.
13.
13, Ivan.
I'm not going to use that dice. They're pretty, but I can't read them.
And Regmick, what'd you roll?
14.
14. Aster, what do you want to do?
Oh,
No, sorry. Subaru. My
I'm
bad.
gonna go behind him and kind of pull him away.
Okay, are you going to
Behind
contest it?
who?
Against her?
Yeah, she's going to try to pull you off.
No.
This guy.
I just recently made this friend. I'm not out to make all enemies, but
Well, I'm assuming you're pulling him from behind.
Yeah,
He doesn't know you're coming. Roll me a contested strength check.
I'll say something to him, be like, hey,
Fair enough.
Keurig, whatever your
Yeah,
name
yeah.
is,
Cute
back
guy.
off.
Sure. Roll.
I just point at the guy. I'd have had you, though.
What's the string? 12.
12. You're pulling him off.
Yeah.
As you're pulling him off, the guy swings at you and hits you for 3 points of damage.
Look at that dirty fighter.
And he falls right into you. And, you know what? 80?
8.
Yeah, you fall to the floor, both of you. He falls on top of you.
Oh, okay.
The guy punches him right in the head and pushes you both over.
Dwarf, you're so
Regmick, what do you want to do?
I want to settle in.
You can hear Shander going, "Oh, stop fighting! This shouldn't happen! Stop it!"
Yeah, I'm gonna walk in. I'm gonna be doing the same. Stop it, both of you! And when I say stop, I want that to be the command spell on the one who's swinging.
Okay, the guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
So that's a wisdom save.
very good, excellent. He rolled an 11.
Damn, that is the save.
Is it?
I got no wisdom, or I got no charisma, so I don't have any bonuses to my spells.
Great leadership qualities.
I just wipe the blood from my mouth, and I'm like, yeah,
He
typical
looks at you. He looks at you and he goes, "Yeah, I don't think so."
typical
And-
froth tactic.
Ivan,
Ivan's going to step in between, and I'm going to look down at the guy, arms crossed.
He's
Are
like,
you sure you want to get into this? This is not place for fight.
you're just telling him this.
Yeah, and I'm going to try and... I'll try and do an intimidation.
Excellent.
Because I do have
excellent.
proficiency in that.
We'll roll contested.
Can I help him?
No.
That is going to be a
You're proficient in intimidation?
Yeah.
6.
He rolled a 7.
You arch your back like,
What do you want to do there, Aster?
I think I know what my ASI choice is.
Can I
going to
try
be
to-
for, level 4?
Persuade him to stop. Being like we
give
all.
me, give me your best line.
Give me water, give me death.
Well,
You had best stop now. We also saw you throw the first punch. So, what does this? So by you throwing the first punch, what does this have to portray upon Shanda, who you're voting for? By you throwing the first punch, it shows that Shanda support violence. Is this true?
Excellent. Roll with advantage.
Nice.
so who's the other guy on the vote? Shanda?
Shanda
Plus
Froth.
whatever.
Shanda Froth. Okay.
The guy on the box.
Yeah.
So 15 plus 6.
To anyone.
Tell you what. Shandar runs up behind him and he's like, "Not here, not now."
Not ever.
And he kind of pulls the guy away, and the guy backs off.
Oh, Shandar, trying to cover up, are you?
I said typical Froth tactic.
There's been no cover-ups except for what you did. Kill innocent people on the highway.
Oh, the ones, that's right, the
between
ones you
Goodmead and
hired
East
to
Haven.
come and pretend to attack the town. And you pretended to drive them
Come
off.
on, man.
Good for you.
Come on, man. Don't be a loser, man.
I agree. You should
Yeah,
not be
you're
a loser.
Yeah.
You should not
Yeah,
be a
you're
loser.
just
You should not
talking-
hire people like that.
This is what happens
Sucks,
between this is what happens with people like
Holy.
you, man. All you do is just talk, man. That's all you do. All you do is cause trouble.
Stinker.
That's all you do.
Oh, we save town from Verbeek.
I guess
We
it's
then later
Oh,
deliver
kind of
barrel
evening
to
out
Sure
now.
you
East
did.
Haven.
Sure, you saved us for.
I know, that's why I
Verbeek.
chose it.
How do you know they were? How do we know they weren't dead already? You just collected their heads.
Well, the
off
blood
ground.
was still dripping from their axe wounds.
Because they all had some very familiar gonorrhea.
Man, where did you get this guy? Come on.
I don't know. He is dirty dwarf like Shandar, but we accept him because
You're
He's
a fool,
quite
man.
entertaining.
You're a fool. You're just a fool. And there's a lot of people now gathered around, and they're like kind of preventing everybody from sort of throwing more punches and stuff. They're all like, "Yeah, you guys are all fools. You're a
who
fool."
is the fool? The one who throws the punch?
The ones who can only call names.
Yes. The
all
ones
they
who
can
can't
resort to is
actually
name
act.
calling.
What have you done?
First rule of
We
Fight
helped
Club,
eight.
yo.
Man, we put a lot of people to work here in this town, logging industry. We brought a lot of people in here. Yeah, that's right. That's what. Yeah,
You mean this?
they keep playing your little fiddle there, sweetheart. Cry me a river. It'll
More name
probably
calling.
freeze.
Go ahead, Lefty. It's all good.
Yeah, right, buddy. Get a life. And they proceed to start leaving. Him
Bye,
and his
Itchy.
crew.
Bye, Scratchy.
Oh, now that you're all leaving, should we now expect the fake orc attack?
And they just keep going. What do you want to do there, Aster?
It doesn't matter. My hand up doesn't
Prestidigitate
matter.
the smell of bullshit right out of this place.
So they're like, some of the people are like, "Yeah, you should leave," and they're looking at all. You guys should leave.
Oh, no,
Time
we're
for a
here
round
to
of
stay.
drinks.
We're here to fix this town. Keep good.
They said we
great.
should leave. I cropped us the whole room. I've had something brewing for the last 2 hours on that axe beak, and it's like, so I just let that little silent like.
Okay, roll me an,
Death breath.
Yeah,
roll me an
and,
intimidation check.
and you know
for
it's bad.
pooping your pants.
I think I worked all the.
I thought Poison Cloud was like a 3rd or 4th level spell, man.
Yeah.
He's got cloud.
Wait, what am I? Performance?
Yeah. No.
Okay, I am.
Performance is if you wanted to do
That's an
flap,
intimidation
flap, flap, flap.
Intimidation check?
Yes.
Oh, 8.
People are like, "Man, you stink. Get out." And they
How do
walk
they know? It's such a crowd. How the fuck do you know?
They all just look at you. They all just look right at
That's
you.
racist, man.
Yeah, they all
Like,
just-
right off the bat, that's
You're a
racist.
dwarf. What do you expect? And they just walk away.
I just, like, check back there while I'm standing. I'm like,
Yeah, it's there. You can
it's
see
not
the-
me.
It's on your fingers.
It's not on my fingers.
Was it a little wet?
That's a Constitution save to see if it's
Yeah,
on
exactly. Make it
It's
a
on-
con save.
It's on your fingers.
It's on my fingers.
Did you just cast shitstorm?
I did in my pants.
Could be
Regneck,
okay.
what do you want to do? You're kind of causing a scene here.
He's
I think we
got
should be in
this.
the mood for orcs.
You got a vote to think of in tomorrow. What do you want to do?
We need.
And somebody
we
says
need
that
to
one of
leave.
your
We need to
compatriots that is part of the town. He says, "Yeah, you got a vote to think of tomorrow, man."
All right.
Anybody have any
How
mass
much is
charm
it to?
spells?
How much would it be to buy a round of drinks for everyone? In
Mass
the
charm?
party?
We're all part of this town. We all take part in brewing the mead, so we all drink for free. We all have bees in our
Kind of
homes.
a
We
shitty
all-
business model.
We all have bees in our homes. Do you get it? Like,
Yeah.
we all brew the mead. So we all partake, and then we sell it, and we all partake of the... That's
So
how good
a
mead
round
works.
of drinks is going to cost you whatever we cost to drink.
I don't think we paid to drink here.
Well, I should
No, we
hope
don't.
not
Not
as
for 10
redneck
days.
supporters. Just saying.
And if Regmek wins, then you can become part of the town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so
So are you staying? You leaving? What are you guys doing?
I think we should go look for some orcs to kill.
That's a good question.
I would actually like to see which direction the idiots that left went when they walked out.
They went out the front
Um,
of the
door.
hall.
Yeah.
I have an idea. You want to follow Shanda? Get in.
Some dirt on him? Yes.
Yeah. So how about you do that, and then
Literally.
Regmek and
Can't
Ivan
win an election if
can
he's dead.
do some campaigning stuff in town, and me and Subaru search for potential orc tracks in the forest north of here. Come back to Goodmead, see what you guys are up to, and then go south and look for more tracks again potentially.
Yes. Let's split the party.
We're only looking for tracks. We're not going to actually look for trouble.
So
I
you
mean,
want to go
I
look for
can,
Shandor?
as long as I can run faster than her, I should be okay.
Well, they both left
Well,
together.
me and
right?
you can be
They-
on
about
X
8 of them
speed, too.
left.
About 8 of them.
Yeah,
Tracking
Shandor,
Including
via axe
Shandor and
speed.
his
yeah,
7 is
No,
I
that
think
doesn't work.
I'd want to
No.
That's
be
fine.
closer to the ground.
Yeah,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Interesting.
And me and you both have stealth as well, so.
I suspect that there will
Just
be
bring a
retaliation
spyglass
for
as you're
that,
going, so you can. Ah, yes, the tracks.
but they would also expect retaliation.
So what do you
Whatever
guys
you
think?
do, don't cause any more trouble.
And
Cause trouble?
never make a
Okay.
bet with a Sicilian
Just
when
kidding.
death is on the line.
Be incognito. Find some proof on Shanda if you can.
All right.
Regmek
Whatever
and-
we do, we should do it together.
Regmek and Ivan can campaign, and me and Subaru.
But I
look
can
for
move
orc
in
tracks.
ways that a large group
I
of
mean, the
people
last time I
cannot.
went off into the bush by myself, I got attacked by a crag cat.
Okay, I'm going to start here. what do
Well,
you want to do?
This time you won't be by
Well, I
yourself.
just want to stick my head
What
out
are you
the door
gonna
and see
do?
if I can see where that
Spit
group of
sparks at
people
it?
are leaving.
I can do
Which
a lot.
direction?
They
they're
see,
going.
I have
you
melee
have
weapons too.
acquired
and
some shovels. Big,
other spells.
just pieces of wood
All
with
those four.
wide
those two, the top
pieces
two,
of
and
board on them.
For what purpose? Can I tell just by looking at?
They might be used.
Plus
Something
my
like this
attack ability.
I
implement might be
mean, what
used
happens
for
if we
clearing
run into
snow.
orcs, though? The two of us can't take on orcs.
Well,
they're trying to
we
clear
won't
snow
get
from a boat.
close enough to fight them. We're
So,
just
and
gonna
they
see
seem
if
to
there
be
are any orc
heading
tracks.
sort of down the street.
If
Well, I
we-
know that.
I'm going to
but
trail
what if,
back a ways,
you know,
but I'm
they
going to kind
ambush
of
us
keep them
or
within.
something?
And I will actually let Ivan know.
Can I can't be
Ivan
down
is
in
gonna
the
go with
snow,
him.
though, can I?
Regman,
I think that is one of my...
let us go, all of us.
Ranger.
Let us go and
The
follow
primeval
Shandar, see if
awareness
he
or
has
something?
any other foul deeds of which he is doing.
I sense plans most nefarious.
Then let's go.
Okay, yeah, so.
So you three are going to
we're
follow.
gonna engage in another
Ah,
activity
hey,
such as
Subaru,
track.
Yeah.
we need your tracker. I mean,
What are we doing? What do you need me for?
the Subaru tracker.
What am I tracking for?
We are going to follow Shiloh Douchebag. I mean, Shandar Frostbag. Or whatever. his name
Cream
is.
frosh.
That's it.
Okay.
Cream fresh.
He seems to be up to no good.
You think?
Mm-hmm.
What tipped you off?
He's
They're
just like a
carrying
dwarf.
large shovels.
Oh, they're carrying large shovels. Did they leave town?
They're in the
Large
process
shovels?
of leaving. Let us follow them.
Okay. Yeah.
Large shovels, some rope, 2 bags of lime, and some duct tape. They're up to no good. We get there, they're fixing some old lady's house.
As you guys, literally, as you guys track them, they're doing exactly what you just described.
Fixing some old lady's house?
They are fixing the couple from the
You mean the old ranting Make America Great Again couple?
Yep, they're shoveling their front walk and fixing a fence in front of their house. And the couple of the other guys are shoveling walks in the next few houses and to be clearing walkways and keeping doors.
Where's the Shandor?
He's working on a fence.
Right there with them?
Yep.
Oh, Jimmy Carter technique. Oh, I see.
So they seem to be helping out in the community.
I think.
Seem
We're-
to be.
We can use this as a as a chance to be scouting and protecting this area.
Exactly.
And then moving around, and as a group we will go and scout and protect the north, which is where we heard
Well,
they were coming.
Yeah, orcs are potentially outside of town in the North Forest, south towards.
Everybody,
Even
are you
Holland.
guys being stealthy about this?
Well, yeah.
Oh, I can be
am.
stealthy.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Sure.
It's a group stealth check, please.
Group stealth by who?
All of you, if you're being stealthy.
Oh, Caddy, wrong.
14 plus 6.
6 plus
15.
6, 12.
11.
You got a sneaky suspicion that you guys have been spotted.
Yeah, I actually look for anything around that looks like a shovel or whatnot, and I move in to help.
You can roll me a perception check to see if you find anything.
Do I see any task that I would be able to help somebody with? That's really what I'm looking for.
Shandor seems to be trying to mend a fence.
Okay.
He's got some wire in his hand, and he's.
Okay, so I go up and I make a move to help. And as I go up and make a move to help, I said, "Look, our disagreements aside, this town needs help." And I attempt to play the diplomat.
Roll me a persuasion check.
Persuasion. That is a 10.
Says,
Oh, wait, 12.
He says, "Well, I agree, and you're a dwarf like me, so if you want to help me mend fences, you're more than welcome."
So I'm gonna attempt to mend this fence as a general diversionary technique. You guys do whatever you gotta.
Your
Do we wanna
friends
go-
there, what are they up to?
Well, they come to see if we can help, but there's not enough shovels.
That's okay, we'll take care of
I
it.
say that nice and loud so you guys are aware of what's being discussed here.
We heard that there's orcs nearby. Where is rumor that they are? We are going to kill them.
There were rumors, we heard them. Some travelers came through town. Said they thought from Dugan's Hole, they thought they saw some in the wood, or maybe perhaps coming from Dugan's Hole, heading towards the wood. They may be just collecting wood and heading back to their caves.
So like.
Well, we're
north-
on patrol to make sure that the town
West.
doesn't get hurt if they
so
choose
it'd
to
be
attack.
northwest-ish.
You do what you got to
South
do.
towards Dugan's Hole,
So it would be the north
the forest.
Protect the town. Oh,
Well,
damn
Well,
wrong
let's
accent.
go up to the forest to
Let's-
the north
yeah.
and see if there's any.
So you guys gonna head to the forest?
yeah.
So about a half an hour later, you guys find
Kyoga, are you
yourself.
coming with us? Or is he. Kyoga.
Keurig.
Kyoga.
Oh, there's my name.
I was saying Kyoga.
You said Keurig, and
Yeah, to
that's
get
where
your
I tuned
attention.
right out. Yeah, what's up?
Everybody said Keurig. Oh,
Yeah.
Are you
You need to
staying
change
here
your
to
name
help
to
them fix the town?
Well, I quickly finish up whatever task I'm doing at the same time here, and I say, well, you can't be fighting off a bunch of orcs without the likes of my hammer.
Cool.
I said,
no, you're a
boat has a
dwarf. That's
hammer.
how it works.
what's that?
Orcs die at the hands of dwarven
Yeah,
hammers.
exactly. Shandor, I'm sure you understand. I'll leave you to this task, and
You do your thing. I've got to do mine.
okay, and I just like
I think we should still bring in that.
do some dwarf signal for like saying goodbye, and I
speak?
move
An
on.
axe speaker too, just in case.
What?
He says, you might do well to find better friends. The ones you got now are dangerous.
Well, that remains to be seen. And I trudge off. Hammer in hand, ready to fight an orc.
Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
And he goes back to shoveling.
We're gonna.
You guys are outside of the forest. Roll me a group perception check, I guess, just to see if you can find any tracks.
14.
Nope.
Oh, Lynette ought to crush
I
it.
need to
17.
know.
17.
14, 17, 5,
And a big old nope.
a nope.
12.
No orc tracks. You do pick up animal tracks. There's some wolves. Perhaps.
Orcs walking on stilts with small paws on the bottom of them.
That sounds very
Perhaps.
believable.
They're going off into the woods. They might have been looking for elk or deer or whatever's.
Shall we head down to Dugan's Hole?
Dugan's Hole looks like a shorter distance than Goodmead, so we could.
Guys, it's not early in the evening. It's probably 8 o'clock at night
Oh,
now.
fuck that then.
I have lantern.
It'd be suicide to be marching off at night into unknown territory.
She won't get
I have
lost.
lantern vision.
She won't.
Well, as long as you stick with me. you're
Yeah,
not gonna
as long
get
as we're close to
lost.
her, we can't get lost.
Oh, perfect. Let's do
And
that then.
We blink, she's gone.
just
Oh.
as you guys are starting to mention this, there is a storm snow is starting
So
to
that's
fall. and,
Well, then
Two
we
ominous
should.
warnings from the DM.
Yeah, we should maybe head back to
Yeah.
town.
Yeah.
starting to pick up. When you guys get back to town, half an hour later,
I hope.
you see a bunch of cleared walkways as you walk through town, heading back to the temple. You guys headed for the temple?
Whatever treasure you've been looking
are
for.
you
in
heading
that
for the
thing
temple?
the
I
last
guess-
2 hours,
Guys!
it's
Are
not
you
there.
heading for the temple?
Are we heading for the temple?
Yeah.
Or are you
Go
guys
for the
gonna do
temple.
more campaigning?
It's
Well.
getting late.
It's like 9 o'clock at night when you
yeah.
get back.
That's just
Right.
rude.
That was the time you decided to yell?
And
then?
you're cold.
That-
Okay. Yeah,
And
yeah. I
cool.
guess we'll go to the temple and I'll light the fireplace with a firebolt.
Yeah, it lights up. There was probably some embers in there anyway. There's some fresh wood in there for you.
Cool.
So, what are you guys doing?
Marveling at the sound his spell makes.
Pew 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 pew.
If we take a short
me.
rest and then just kind of
Give
take
me.
a quick little scout around town, unless it's really storming, we can.
Yeah, as
we
you
can
guys
still
notice,
potentially keep an
as
eye
you
on
guys
town.
are like coming, the snow's getting heavier, the wind's picking up. It's getting bad. Like it's whipping up a really bad storm.
Okay.
And you can hear wolves off in the distance, and
So do we want to take interval breaks, like, and keep watch throughout the town? Like someone takes the first 4 hours, another person takes another 4 hours, another 4, and then another 4.
As long as we're within town.
Yeah.
Well, unless there's an orc attack or something.
What are you looking for?
But I think we'll be alerted pretty quick. Either way.
Yeah, if one of us gets on an axe beak, rides around town for a couple hours, brings the axe beak back, next person rides around town, at least we have a good quick mount with which to get back, alert everyone, and everyone else just takes good rests throughout the night.
Yeah,
And we'll keep that as a potential watch.
and if we go at 4, 4, 4, 4, the third person will at least have an 8-hour break
Well, everyone will have an 8-hour break.
everybody will have an
8-hour
break.
at some point.
Yeah, I think the quick 2-hour bursts is the way to go.
4 hour.
2.
2?
2, because if I'm on for 2,
Yeah.
that's 1, 2, 3, 4 2-hour breaks for everyone else,
4,
which means
6,
8.
10. Yeah.
Well, it means 10 hours in total, but everyone watches for 2 hours and everyone breaks for 8 hours.
Yeah.
It's the best way to do it,
Okay.
mathematically.
Alright.
So, what are you doing?
We're gonna do
I'm not
his
arguing
time.
with Ty's math.
Me neither.
So, what exactly is going on?
So essentially, one person is going to ride the axe beak around town, within town, not outside. Staying within perimeter, keeping an eye for orcs. And basically, for 2 hours, they just kind of run the town, keep a watch if anything is seen, because you can't get lost in town. This
Just
should,
like,
yeah, just keep it going in town. If they see anything untoward, it's race back to the temple, get the rest of us, and we all go and deal with it.
okay.
Who wants to take first go?
I'll take first go.
Okay,
Okay.
I can take.
Second.
Okay, I can take third.
I'll
You
take
can take
first
fourth
watch.
because you're all not too sure of the new dwarf and his ability to ride an axe beak.
Yeah. Dwarf could come with me too, as a melee backup.
Yeah, and actually I'll use Whispers of the Dead to give myself animal handling as a proficiency.
Mm-hmm. That's excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent.
So that's a temporary.
That's pretty cool.
Roll me a perception check there, Regmec.
Come on, Ragnek, keep your eyes open.
When I go for my thing,
16.
Killed it.
hear the
Nice. As you ride around town, you hear strange sounds. You hear wolves out in the distance, far away. But otherwise, the cracking ice you can hear from the lake, the bone-chilling cold that runs through your body. I also need you to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
oh,
That's baloney.
it's because
No,
It's
no, it is
cold
not.
as fudge, and you've been working, riding, doing things all day long.
doesn't winter clothes give immune to cold though.
Not immunity. It gives you immunity to cold, but not to
This.
this. This is
That's
just
an 8.
you take the first level of exhaustion.
Lovely.
We can rest the day after. It's all good.
When you get back and drop off the axe beak, you are absolutely just dead tired. Who's next?
Subaru.
Elfie. Roll me
Perception 20.
a nat or just
No.
Doity, but
just a flaccid 20.
Yeah.
Meow.
You can see just vaguely what might have been new wolf tracks.
In town.
Not in town, but on the outskirts of town. So they're, you saw the tracks earlier. They're looking around. So. Who's 2 hours later? Nothing else. 2 hours later. Oh, roll me a Constitution saving throw.
okay.
13.
13. You are tired but not exhausted.
Dirty 21 on mine.
Okay. You're also aware of tracks in the snow, but at this point undistinguishable.
Okay.
Something's been through, but you're not sure what. But when you get back, you can roll a Constitution saving throw.
Well, but by the time I reached him, he would have had a 4-hour break.
You can roll a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 17.
You're good. Who's next?
Me. $15 plus 3 for perception.
Yeah, 18. No new distinguishable tracks from what Ivan told you. He gave you his report.
Yeah.
The storm doesn't seem to be letting up. It seems to be getting worse. It's cold. You need to roll a Constitution saving throw.
Okay. And it's for the cold, not exhaustion.
It's cold. Yeah, it's cold and exhaustion.
Well,
Like,
I've already
it's-
had a 6 hour.
You're tired as
Okay.
fudge. This
so,
is a storm, baby.
So it's a Constitution saving throw?
Yeah.
16.
Yeah, you're fine. You're tired, but you're not exhausted.
Okay.
Who's next?
It would be him.
Okay.
When he goes
Kurgar.
when he goes to take the axe beat, can I like help him?
He's fine.
Okay.
He seems
He's
to
got
have
animal handling.
he seems to have been able to
Okay.
make himself known to the axe beaks.
Okay. Cool.
So
Although I
you
might
can
need
do.
a boost getting up on the
I
back
can
of
help
it.
him.
I'm a wee bit short. And now it's just this peck of a dwarf, like, doing donuts around the city.
You can roll me a perception check.
That is just a flat 10.
Flat 10.
Flat 10. When I would have had my long rest by now, right?
Yeah.
You're full 8 hours. So yeah, you're good. What's your AC?
16.
The 10 was for perception, wasn't it? No,
Yep.
Nice. Good for you, man.
Your hand.
Look at
You don't see
Right.
Other
anything.
hand.
Your
other
right
hand.
hand.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Yeah, you don't see anything.
Table all over our hands.
You don't see anything in anything new in the snow.
Okay.
Nothing appears to you.
Okay.
Everything seems to have gone pretty quiet tonight.
So
As you get back, you put the axe beak away and head back to the temple.
I do, but when I get back to the temple, I say, like, I didn't see anything out there, but my dwarven eyes aren't as keen as, say, the elves. So I just
took the
kind of...
lantern.
Yeah, I still got an odd feeling while I was out there that something might be lurking about.
Here, I'll. Oh, you put the axe beak away already, eh?
Yeah.
what time would it be in 10 Town Goodmead now?
It's 5-6 a.m. It's still several hours away from sunup.
I've had a full rest.
Do you wanna
What
go
if I
for a
take an
walk?
Everybody's-
axe beak?
Everybody's gets a full rest.
Did you and I want to take a walk around town?
Yeah.
So that means I don't have my exhaustion anymore.
Oh no! Once you get a full rest, you're good.
So the two of us will take a
We'll,
walk.
we'll
over
grab
through
axe.
town.
We'll grab 2 axe beaks and we'll take a good perimeter check around town again.
Okay. If you want to do a perception check,
I'll help her for perception.
It's
11 plus your.
15.
nothing out of the ordinary. You see a few, like human tracks in town. People walking around. People heading towards the meat hall to go start making meat early in the morning. So
Yeah, and just as we're riding by,
probably
We are
people
watching
getting
through
ready to start the kitchen up at the meat hall, right?
we have been watching through night for orcs. Haven't seen any. Have you heard any rumors?
Where are you?
This is as we see. You said as we see people walking around.
You don't see people, you see their tracks.
Oh, okay.
Just asking the tracks, hey, you see anything?
All good. Just trying to
Tracks look up at you.
let people know that we're doing something.
I had a foot in me.
So what do you want to do?
I guess if we don't see anything,
How long are you guys going for?
maybe an hour or so.
Yeah, I mean it's still dark out. We can patrol for another hour or so.
Till like 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay, sure. Yeah.
Well, with that
nothing.
logic of it's still dark out, you'll be there for the next, 4 months. At least.
Eternity.
You'll be there forever because it's been dark like this for 2 years.
Well, I don't know. I'd expect us to be able to take down the frostmaiden, within 4 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
you're very optimistic.
Five if it takes us a while.
I'm going to say you're back at the temple having this conversation.
Get back. No orcs.
I noticed they went out and shoveled all the walks, and now
Yeah, it did a
snow is
lot of
falling
good.
again.
And all the walks are covered. All their work is for nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, we can go clean them off.
Yes, that's a good idea.
We should go clean 'em off as
Before.
people are waking up. That way they
Yeah.
can see us doing it.
Yep. That's
Are
a
you
good-
doing that?
Yes.
Yeah.
Get out there and do it. Everybody roll me. I'm going to say you do it until about noon is when the vote is. I'm going to say you're doing it. People are seeing this. Roll me persuasion checks.
Nat 20.
Nat 20.
1
2 nat 20s
and a nat 1.
16 plus 6 for
16.
persuasion.
Okay, the 2 nat 20s have it. Like for everybody. You two passing and you're failing horribly.
I'm focused on the snow.
People are looking at you and they actually look at you and they feel sorry for you. They actually feel
You
very
know,
sorry
slipping,
for you.
falling in the snow, you know.
I
You're just
managed to
absolutely
clear off
drenched.
the tiny little.
She's here for comic relief.
People are
As you get a
lined
snowball
up
to the
voting, getting ready to go in and vote. You guys want to go in and cast your votes? Everybody gets to cast a vote.
Oh, okay.
You
Yes,
voted
we
to vote?
Yep. Except for you.
No, you actually get the vote. You guys do not,
Wait,
Oh,
what?
because you're not part of the town.
Yeah.
He is
Oh.
trying to be a part of the town.
Oh,
If you want to become a part of the town, then you have to go to the speaker and say, "Hey, we want to be part of the town."
But speaker not alive yet, so we can't go there.
So,
Speaker doesn't like us.
No, there's no
Acting
speaker yet.
speaker.
So
No,
the
Shandar's making his final speech there in the hall. People clap, applaud. Quite a few people clap and applaud. Regmek, do you want to give a speech, real quick?
Yeah, I'll give a speech.
Olivia is like, go and give them some hope.
Today, remember, the most important thing you do is you get out and vote. And if you cast your vote for me, know that I will bring strength and unity and security to Goodmead. I have nothing but your best interests at heart, and I will make sure that you are strong for ages to come. I will build the foundation for Goodmead to be the best town in the 10 towns, nay, Faerun.
Will you build a wall?
I'll build you that wall.
You hear a chorus of boos on the wall. You hear a large chorus of boos, but that mostly from the blue and white side of the thing.
Are we there?
Yeah. He's making the speech. Do you have anything else?
Yeah, I know, but just like periodically when he's making his speech, I just do the yeah to get the crowd like going.
Yeah, people are like, yeah.
Incite the crowd to positivity.
Roll me a persuasion check.
That's what I want to do. That is a 18.
18, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, people are like, yeah. They're pretty excited. You got the people pumped up.
When Shandar's doing his thing, I'll do a bit of booing.
Yeah, yeah. Like very good performance booing.
People are like, some of the people on your own side are going, really? We're not like that here. Come on,
But they are booing him with the wall thing.
forget about them.
Oh, you know what would be good?
Be bigger, be better.
You know what would be
I
good?
am
Speaker.
bigger. I am better. Okay, I will not boo.
Okay, time to cast your votes, everyone. Line up. And there's about 80 people who can actually vote in this town.
I could do like something like I don't know.
So
Go up and crap in the voting
And-
box and then yell to everybody that Shandar made me do
everybody has to
it. Paid
produce.
me to do it.
Everybody has to produce a piece of evidence that they are a part of this town, evidence of who they are. So they have to produce like identification
Some identification
of some sort.
showing
and they
who
have-
are.
and they
gotta
have-
produce papers.
Yeah, everybody has papers that of why their family and their ties to the town, and you can see the paperwork. The people who are
Is the
Olivia
paperwork
and some of the other
mandatory?
people, yes,
Okay.
it's mandatory.
I was like,
Voted on.
okay.
Without it, you can't vote.
So, you
So, except for Shandar, or except for Regmek, who is running, you're considered a part of the town if you are running. So you can cast a vote for yourself if you wish.
I will cast a vote for myself.
Very good.
do these votes,
No, I'll vote
these
for the
ballots,
enemy. I
do
mean-
they look easily forgeable?
No, they're just a small piece of what it would be parchment paper,
Okay.
And make your mark for Regmek or for Shandar. Most of you, those of you who can't read, check one box or the other.
That is a valid point.
I'll offer to help those who can't read.
And everybody, and they hold up a sample of the ballot. This side, Shandar. Everybody, listen, Billy. I know you can't read. You pay attention, you dumb. This one's Shandar. This one's Regmek. You have that? You got it, Billy? Little Pete, same thing. Damn boy, don't be stupid. Shandar, Regmek. Okay? He's on the left. They're lefties. He's on the right. Because he's on the right. That's why they're on the right. He's on the right. Hey, stop trying to influence the vote. Just tell them what it means and shut up.
You know what? I would think...
Shandar's on the left.
They might not know left from right.
I think Pete and Billy need some help reading.
Anyway,
I honestly think that the first, and I say this right out loud, I honestly think that...
One ballot per person.
A vote
Line up.
A vote for Regmek would be so intelligent that I would probably be apt to reward such an intelligent decision with a solid gold piece for the first 50 people to make that intelligent decision. Why, yeah, I've got 50
your
gold
mouth.
right here.
Hey! He's trying to influence the vote.
I'm not influencing
Kick
the
him
vote.
out.
I'm rewarding intelligent decision making.
5 really big dudes on Regmek's side in
Yeah.
red, white, and blue with Regmek shirts on.
Yeah.
They pick you up. They say, we don't need that type of behavior here. And they set you outside the meet hall.
Okay.
And they said, when we're done, you can come back in.
You'll be out of your timeout.
And I'm done.
No one puts baby in the corner.
Yeah.
So the vote goes.
Who can count high enough?
Yeah.
The votes are cast. Okay, we're going to tally the votes. And they have people from both sides. Everybody's watching. They count the votes right there. Okay, that's 1 for Regmek.
Wait, I'm not there though.
No.
Yeah, I'm not there.
That's 1 for Regmek.
Let me know how it goes. Yeah, let me know how it goes.
Thanks, buddy. That's 1 for Shandar. 1 for Regmek. 1 for Shandar. And they go on and they get to 25 apiece. And folks, that's where we'll end for tonight. And we'll thank you for coming. Tune in next time.
Thanks for
to
waiting a
find
month for the vote.
Yeah.
Tune in next time to find out who wins and
Spoiler
becomes
alert,
the
it's
new.
either Shandar or Regman.
That's right. Find out if it's Shandar or Regmek.
Maybe it's the mystery one on the back.
Thanks for coming, everybody.
Olivia, yes, it comes from behind.
Just remember, folks, go tell somebody you love them and give them a hug. Be well, and we'll see y'all next time right here on our little D&D game. Bye!
Yeah.